that wedding ring. Don't accept that engagement ring if you can't find him in your heart. The peace signature must be signed. The trust signature must be signed. And when you understand that, you're on your way to laughter. The difference between configuration and the makeup is simple. The makeup of an individual is what he has formed, or what she has been able to form over time, especially from the family. Now, that is what we call the DNA. That DNA is a seed of information. There is some collections from the father's side and connection from the mother's side. And so what you are having is a makeup of two individuals. That mixture is your makeup. Those are the tendencies that, if you do not watch it by configuration, you are mostly likely going to end up like your parents. Your makeup is a gift you came into the world with. Your configuration is the gift you end up receiving from yourself. There must be that understanding. You must study the family history and understand the patterns of the makeup. What are the tendencies that flows from this family? Who are they? What do they represent? What do they stand for? What are their core values? What is the capacity of the mind that they can host? Because I can tell you, if you get a wrong makeup, the moment you are trying to rise, the makeup will tell you, I'm not used to rising. I am the best of the wives when we are struggling. The moment you rise, I have lost my place. You will have to get someone else. And so it is very important, relevant and vital that you analyze these things. By your interaction, your communication with this individual, the natures of their actions, how can the person easily complete a task? What is the adaptation quotient? What is the assimilation percentage? These are the makeups. You have to take a look at the mother. You have to take a look at the father. You cannot overlook the siblings because they are part of the equation. And so you must study where you are going. And then when you have studied it, you must answer the question. She must answer the question. What do you think about your family? Child of God, you have to ask that question. What do you think about your family? Very important. And then you begin to listen. You must pay keen attention and key interest to that. And when you have listened to that conversation and narration, child of God, that expository essay is very important. What do you think about your family? And then from that, you begin to check the configuration. There has to be a contraction of comparisons between what she was born with and where she is. what are the decisions, what are the choices that he or she has made to get to this point. What were the skills that was involved in the development? You must verify all this. What are the expectations? Can the person show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that she or he has started and finished well? Can you show me your leadership qualities? Show me one thing you've led, whether in your church, in your workplace, or even in school. When they made you the head of the department, what was the result? You need to verify, child of God. You need to verify. If you do not verify, you'll be shocked at the result you will get out of. There has to be a show of competence, consistency, and commitment. Because your destiny is too big to run it on trial system. As you begin to venture into this, you'll begin to discover a lot of things about yourself and your spouse. There must be a test. Rachel was tested. Before that wife was selected for Isaac, there was a test: feed my flocks. And she had to abandon every other project and begin to face the now project. If that accreditation was not considered, Isaac would marry the wrong way. And when you do that, you will finally discover that you are going to make the right decision. Remember, the configuration is the gift you give to yourself. That particular gift of virtue, of character, of attitude, of excellence, you gave it to yourself. That's your gift. The maker is the one you receive from the mother and the father. And if there's no a graphical representation with statistical proofs of these two, I am telling you, you are in a trial version. I pray for you that the Holy Spirit will give you the right mind to make the right decisions at the right times. Let the eyes of your understanding be enlightened, that you will begin to think aright and make the right decisions. Till next time, Shalom.